Hey everyone, so it's Laura. I'm like, once I press that button, I'm not sure if I'm like actually recording or not sometimes, even though, yes, I've been filming for quite a while now. So this video is going to be about my skincare routine, and it's something that I've never ever covered with you guys before because as you guys know, it takes a while to find out if a certain skincare product is actually working for you. So just to tell you a little bit about my skin, I find that it's not as sensitive as it used to be. I'm not sure why, but then that's quite a good benefit. But the thing is, I'm quite acne prone, as you can tell. Like, I have some here and a little bit over here, and that time of the month is about to arrive pretty soon. And I do have combination oily skin in the summer and combination dry in the winter. So what that means is my T-zone is very oily in the summer, and my cheeks are and the rest of my face are like normal in the summer, and in the winter my cheeks tend to really dry up and my T-zone is pretty decent. So that's that's my skin right now, and it's pretty hard to manage, and it's pretty tricky in finding out, like, should I put like a different moisturizer here or here? Should I change it every summer, every winter? So things like that. The first product that I want to show you guys is actually a tool that I'm very happy that I found, and this is the Clarisonic Mia. Now, when it first came out, a lot of people love this, and now it's either a product that you love it or hate. Like, first of all, it's very expensive. It's quite an investment, and I would say it is an investment because it's for your skin, and you only have one skin for the rest of your life. So you really gotta go out there and find what's the best for your skin and do whatever that you can in order to preserve it. So this is very expensive, about $160 I believe, from Sephora. I've had it for about a year or over a year now. I got it in this cute color, the pink one, super feminine, just like me. And this is what the brush looks like. Mine already came with a sensitive head, and it says in the instructions that you have to replace the head every 3 to 6 months, but I find that that's really expensive. I only replace mine like maybe once or twice a year because I don't use it morning and night. I only use it like at night before I go to sleep, and I find that it's so much better at cleaning out your pores and just taking off all the makeup and all the gunk and all the things that don't belong on your skin. It does a better job as opposed to, you know, doing it with your fingers alone. So and it's rechargeable. You know it's time to charge when you're at the end of the sequence. It only turns on for it's only on for like 2 minutes, but you can push the button again, the power button again, if you want to continue and use it more. In the end, it will go and then turn off. That means it's time for you to charge it. So but if it doesn't do the it just keeps going stop, that means it's still okay. Now, the downside with fully charging this is that it takes you like overnight, or sometimes even like almost a full 24 hours to like charge this. So as soon as I hear that then it's time for me to like charge it. And the cool thing about the charger is that I don't have it here. I don't want to waste my time going and grabbing it. It's a really small charger that's like magnetic, and then you just, you know, plug it, and it's really convenient, no holes or anything. And the thing with this is it's totally waterproof. Like, you can use it in the shower or outside of the shower. If you drop it in the tub or something, like, it would still work. So that's pretty awesome. Now, the total effect on my skin is that it really helps when I'm having like troublesome skin, like right now. And it's just really good with reducing the amount of blackheads, whiteheads, redness around my nose, like especially, you know, in this area over here, like in plus like blemishes. I find that my skin has cleared up, and it has enhanced the effect of my moisturizers, cleansers, and other treatments for my skin. So I used to use this like a lot, but I only use it like maybe every other day now, only at night. So I'm really happy with my Clarisonic Mia. When it comes down to cleansers, okay, I'm gonna show you guys 3 of them and the universal one like in the end. So salicylic acid is very, very important for getting into the skin, into the pore, and just taking all the bacteria, the oil, and you know, other impurities, things that don't belong inside your skin. So this one is the Aveeno Clear Complexion Cream Cleanser for acne prone skin, with salicylic acid, moisture-rich soy extracts, and gentle microbeads. Gently exfoliates for clear, even looking skin. It's quite cheap. I found mine from like Walmart and also at Shoppers Drug Mart. It smells really, really nice and clean, and it's a really creamy white substance. Here you go. With yeah, let me just take it here. It's a creamy white substance, and you can feel like the little beads, and this is what the consistency is like. You can feel like the little beads in there, but it doesn't do much exfoliation for me, and I will show you my favorite exfoliator later. Let's grab ourselves some tissue. Didn't wipe it off. It doesn't bubble at all, which is what I like. It, especially for you guys who have like really sensitive skin, you know, you don't want harsh chemicals in there, and Aveeno is known for having very simple ingredients, so that's why it's very gentle on the skin. Like I've used their shampoo, like I'm using their shampoo right now, and it doesn't strip your hair of its moisture and natural oils. Like your hair still feels really nice and silky after you've washed your hair. So I really, really like this, but because it's lacking the exfoliating factor, I use my Mercier Flawless Skin Face Polish. This is the 100 grams or 3.4 ounce bottle or squeezy tube. I know there's a bigger one of this. I bought it during the Sephora Friends and Family sale for like 10% off, and it cost me like $33, and honestly, you only need like a pea size of this. And it smells really good. I don't know what the smell is, but it just smells really, really good. So this is what it looks like, and it's sort of like let me take out a little bit. Oh, it smells so good. So it's like this, and it's very gritty. As you can see, it's like creamy sand. See that, how like dry it is, and it feels like you're rubbing like sandy bits on your skin, and you can feel like the dead skin just coming off. Like, you know it's working because this thing is really rough, tough, you know what I mean? And it just brightens your skin. It leaves your skin nice and soft, and even though it does feel like sandpaper, it doesn't like irritate your skin or whatever. Like, it just does what it's supposed to do. And I know that fragrance is like the #1 irritant in skincare, in cosmetics, but I find that it doesn't like irritate my skin at all. It just does what it's supposed to do. So this one is the one that I just exfoliated, and this is the hand that I didn't. And see how much brighter it is, and it feels so soft. This one feels like my, you know. So this product is really amazing. Like, you know, this instantly, this hand looks brighter already. And as you can see, there's the light is coming from this side, so this side should be lighter, but see how much brighter this one is and more whiter. So yeah, give it a try, you guys. Like, there's a lot of positive feedback on this product. Invest on it. It's your skin, so you need to invest in products that are really, really good. It doesn't hurt to go to Sephora and get a sample just to make sure if you're gonna love it or not. Like that, and that's how I discovered this. I didn't discover it at Sephora originally. I went to the Mercier counter at Holt Renfrew, and the lady who caters to me all the time, she gave me like a little pouch with mini samples, and this was one of them. And ever since then, I fell in love with the face polish. It's actually gentle enough to use every day, believe it or not. Like, it just helps with taking off everything. Like, I absolutely love it. But that is for when I am cleansing my skin. How about a cleanser that actually takes off your makeup? So like, let's say I just came from home, right? From home. I came home from work, right? I'm so tired and everything, and I have to take off all my makeup. So I'm really sick and tired of, like, you know, like your regular makeup remover. I want something that's like a one-step thing. Like, this is pretty decent, the Lancome one. This is pretty decent too, the Makeup Forever one, Sensi Eyes. But I find that they're really not that good for removing my waterproof mascara, because I love wearing waterproof mascara. So I don't want to put like a makeup remover and then go to the bathroom and then rub my eyes more and my skin more to take off all my makeup. Ever since I found this, I've always been a fan, and I will continue repurchasing this. This is the Shu Uemura Skin Purifier Anti-Oxy Skin Refining Anti-Dullness Cleansing Oil. Sorry, excuse me. I first discovered the cleansing oil this past spring, and I bought the full size one. It was like $70 or $80, and it was the pink one with salicylic acid. It's supposed to be for girls with like combination to oily skin, and I find that it's more runny than this one. And I advise you guys to only use one pump of this. Honestly, one pump is all it takes to take all of your makeup off, including your necks as well, if you know, blend down your foundation, and you should when you do your makeup. So I rub it all over my face, like for example like this. I can do it right now, like just pump it and then put it on your face like that. Like, do it dry, and if you open your eyes like a little bit, you can see like all the colors like melding together and just like coming off, you know. It's gonna look ugly. Well, you're in the process of taking off your makeup, right? And then what you're gonna do is run your hands in a bit of water, shake the excess off, and use that water to emulsify the cleanser. So emulsification means water and oil. It's when water and oil mix together. When two compounds that don't usually mix end up mixing together. So that's what happens. Like, initially when I used this, I was like, oh, it's not as runny, and it smells really nice. It smells like really fresh, lemony, citrusy scent. But then all of a sudden it kind of reminds me of a skunky scent. But I can get over it. Like, it feels like really, really nice. It does what it's supposed to do. I take off all my makeup, and then I run like my fingers through my eyelashes, and I hardly have any mascara left on. So like very little, like tiny chunks, and all I need to do is just go like this, and all of them come off. So I highly recommend the Shu Uemura cleansing oil. And then yeah, so after all my makeup comes off, you have to wash your face for the second time, and I use these two together. Now it comes down to moisturization. So I like to use the Shu Uemura Depsea Water. Again, Shu Uemura, a product. I'm really getting into their skincare line. Like, honestly, why do you think Asian people have such really good skin? Especially girls and celebrities from like back home. Why is it that they always look so young? Well, other than it is within our DNA, and we're just, you know, blessed in that department that we always look so cute and young all the time. They develop Japan, Korea, you know, those really, really popular countries, and you know, it's where BB cream came from. They developed like one of the best selling skincare ever. So this Depsea water, I got it in the fragrance-free again because I bought it during that time when I had really bad breakouts here from the winter. Like, my skin was just angry and dry, and that was the time when I ate like a lot of junk food. So not only was my skin angry, it was actually my body that's angry, and it shows on my skin. So anyways, this Depsea water is supposed to come from the part of the ocean, like really, really deep down where the sun does not hit it, or I don't know, it sounds so gimmicky. But this Depsea water honestly feels really, really nice, especially if you're you work in an office, you're like in this cubicle all the time, and you're breathing nothing but recycled air, and you know, the air inside your workplace is really not fresh air, you know, it's recycled. And if you're going for like a long trip on a plane, train, or whatever, and you're again in this really small space where the air is continuously recycled, your skin is gonna feel really like disgusting, you know, and dry and like ugh. So this is a really nice pick-me-up on top of your makeup or your face if you're not wearing any makeup, and your skin is just gonna drink it up. It's good for really hot summers as well, or if you reside in like a really hot country, city, this is really good for refreshing yourself as well. Like sometimes I bring it with me and I spray it on my face, on my chest, on my back, just to like help me cool off for a little bit and refresh myself for a little bit until I get home and I actually get to take a shower. So this is something that's, I think, is quite a necessity. And also I find that if after I wash my face and I spray it after prior to moisturizing, I find that it helps because it dampens my skin, so that actually helps the moisturizer to get absorbed even more and more effectively as well. And you don't need to use as much moisturizer too, so you get to keep and enjoy your moisturizer longer as well. So like I'm gonna go and repurchase this. This is not bad. This is probably like $20 or $30, I believe. It comes in other scents as well. I really want to try the rose one. There's a mint one. There's a bergamot one. There's a lavender one too that calms you down. So, but if you're really no fragrance for me, because fragrance can irritate you, then I highly recommend this fragrance-free one. Okay, so for winter, I usually use the Paula's Choice Skin Recovery Daily Moisturizing Lotion in the morning. It's got SPF 15 with antioxidants, and I discovered this through my brother. He said that the ingredients contained in Paula's Choice products are the only ingredients that your body needs, that your skin needs. Like there's no other extras in there, that, you know, other junk that, you know, makes you feel like that makes you enjoy the product more. For example, like fragrances, and again, that's an irritant. So I'm glad that this has SPF 15 with antioxidants, so it protects your skin from pollution and other, you know, foreign radicals that, you know, that ages your skin, and, you know, like that makes your skin look so ugly. Sorry. But who wants ugly skin, right? You want to preserve your skin as long as you can, and make it look nice. So I found this in the winter. Like my brother made an order, and then I'm like, okay, I need like a really good moisturizer for every day during the day. So I still use a little bit of this right now, but I find that I get more oily when I use this right now. So I'm gonna wait until, you know, the air gets drier, my skin gets drier. But if you got really dry skin, I highly recommend this. And again, like I said, I have a combination dry skin in the winter, and this just made my skin so much more beautiful. And it did help with recovery and, you know, taming down the redness and the dry patches on my cheeks as well. It has like a natural sort of like herbal, planty sort of like scent, which I don't mind. It's like nice and creamy. Let me give you guys like a tiny, see that it's really thick. First of all, like it's really thick, but then just rub it in, and especially when your skin is damp, it feels nice and cool as well. It just absorbs into your skin like right away. It feels really, really nice. And it's got that herbal scent again. And then the next product, again, that has green tea, antioxidants, and vitamins. Right now, during the day, I've been using my MAC Strobe Cream. So once the weather got a little bit warmer and there's more moisture in the air, I've been I've been using the MAC Strobe Cream, and this is the travel size, which costs $18 Canadian, and it's actually not bad, and it's got a ton of like goodness in here. And I'm almost out, you guys. I'm starting to panic. I'm like, time to buy a new one. So before I used to use this as a moisturizer and mix it with a little bit of my foundation in the winter as well. So it's actually really, really nice. Like sometimes I mix like a little bit, like a half pea size of this and half pea size of this all together, and this just brightens your skin and it perks it up. It smells like soap, which I don't mind. It's got like this really thick white consistency with purpley pink pearl. I'll give you guys a tiny swatch of it. I already made a review on this. And it's quite a multitasking product. So it's a moisturizer, a skin illuminator. You can put it after you apply your foundation and put it where you usually highlight. So in the high points of your cheeks, which is what I'm doing right now. It feels really nice. On the tip of your nose, on your cupid's bow, like a little bit on your chin, a bit on your forehead right here. And it doesn't really disrupt, you know, like the setting of your makeup. Like, as long as you don't put a lot. That's the only thing. So you can put it before your makeup, after your makeup, mix it with your foundation. Very, very good product overall. So sometimes, I usually do this every other night, okay? This is another Paula's Choice product. Again, it has salicylic acid, 2%. BHA or beta hydroxy acid lotion, and it's got salicylic acid. It creates radiant, even toned skin, reduces redness and builds collagen, unclogs and diminishes enlarged pores. So it does what it says it's supposed to do. Again, it's an exfoliant. So this is something that you want to use only at night, and I usually use this like every other night. And what I do is, like, for example, last night I mixed like a pump of this with a pea size of honey. Honey is a natural antibacterial and antiviral component. It's not just something that you mix in with your coffee or pastries and make things, you know, taste really, really good. Like, I used to eat it with like peanut butter on whole wheat bread, but whole wheat bread and peanut butter is really not that good for you. So yeah, and I mix them together at night and I have it on as like a mask, and then when I wake up the next day, like right now, I find that my face is much brighter and my skin is prettier. And I remember I used to have like a really, really angry like pimple right over here, like in the middle of my nose, and everybody can see it. It was a huge red bump. It's so embarrassing. And then I was looking up online and I found honey, and this is Simply Food, which is the brand that Shoppers Drug Mart carries. This one cost me like $3 and change, whereas this one I think is less than $20. So yeah, and the combination is just amazing. Now, it's 2% salicylic acid. I'm not sure if there's another one that has like a lower concentration, because I know that if your skin is not used to this type of acid, you should start with a lower dose or like a smaller amount if you're gonna get the exact same one, and then build your tolerance, build the amount, build the frequency, depending on your preference. It's gonna be up to you. It's gonna be up to your own skin. It's up to you on how you want to experiment and find out the best way for you to use this sort of like acid. Like right now, it doesn't sting or like burn. Like, even though it is acid, okay, it didn't feel uncomfortable at all. Like, I tried to stop using this and then I just started using everything else, and then the blackheads and like the redness came back, and right now the blackheads are almost gone. Like, I still have a few in here, and I continue to use this, and week by week, like, my skin just starts to feel and look better and better as I go. And diet also plays a big thing. Eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. Try not to consume so much sugar and salt. Like, I'm a big sucker for like sugar and salt. Like, you see me like posting pictures of cakes and pastries, ice cream, frozen yogurt, chocolates, like, which I did recently. I always post those things on my Instagram and on Facebook, but I do cheat once, maximum twice every week, and for the rest of the week I have to restrict my diet. I'm on like this gluten-free diet right now. Yesterday I just had sushi, and it was like all you can eat, and I gotta find a way to like discipline myself. So don't eat too fast, don't eat like huge chunks, eat slowly. I know that when you're really hungry and you're starving, you want to eat something that's like, you tend to eat something that's like bad for you when you're like desperate to just eat and starving, and you tend to eat fast. And make sure you don't get yourself like way too full, you know what I mean? So yeah, like, I can see like when I eat like chips and sweets, that's when my skin gets really bad, and I'm finding that I'm weaker as well. So what I usually eat right now is a balance of vegetable and whatever type of protein I'm having, like chicken, beef, pork, or fish. I like to consume tofu as well, because tofu has a very high content of protein, and it's very light as well. It doesn't have any sugar. But another way, my favorite other way of eating it, me and my mom especially, is we put like a little bit of tapioca, because tapioca is so, it's kind of bad for you too, so try to avoid tapioca if you could, and then just naturally enhance the taste with honey instead of like sugarcane, because honey is better for you anyways. So yeah, that's a little bit about health and diet and my overall skincare routine. I know this is really long, it's like a half-hour video, but those are the facts, and I try not to talk too much. So yeah, these are, I think, are must-haves for you. There are other face oils that you can try as well, but this video is just gonna be like way too long and too lengthy if I add more. So I hope you guys still enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting and subscribing. Like, if you like, it doesn't take that long or that much. It only takes like a second to like this video, and if you don't, that's okay. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I hope you guys get to enjoy school, whoever is going back to school this year.